Hello and welcome to Moster Does the Crossword. This is Moster, and this video will be the review for the New York Times crossword of September 23rd, 2021. This is the review track. There is a separate video that is me doing the whole puzzle. I did have some actual difficulty with this. I'm not entirely sure why. I just wasn't gonna. Actually, a lot of it was fucking stupid bias. This yellow lab, I had it in my head that it was retriever, which fits, and it made a few other things fit, like dueler and a couple of other things like that were, and that messed up a whole bunch of shit. But it ended up being yellow lab. And then we have this hula dance, which is traditionally accompanied by the double gourd drum. I kind of figured this was Hawaiian. I just wasn't getting all the way there. And again, a lot of it is going to come down to yellow lab versus retriever. The theme, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Insomniacs have them. It's Sleepless Nights, and then it's SSN. Oh, there you go. So SSN is Social Security number, and then going up in flames, PIN is your PIN, and then Ground Observer's DOB is date of birth. Okay. Well, we just figured that out together. Yeah. So what else? Oh, this is blacks out is the whole point of the theme. Let's do the screenshots, I guess, and then I'll come back. There were a couple of things here that took me longer than they should have. Okay, this is one of the ones that didn't change. Symbols often accompanying the phrase legalize it, pot leaves. Yes, very important. Adam and Eve's third child, Seth. This is one that I don't know why I knew, but I did, and I'm just looking there. I never saw what PBS is, rather, for the down. The casino next to the Venetian is the Win. This one I pulled in because it's kind of a weird one. I don't know. Steve Wynn is some rich dude who did something. This is another one, 2018 sci-fi prequel, Solo. I would have liked to get that sooner, but I didn't, so there you go. But that's what got me Aerobats for the Blue Angels. I think I had Aviators there or something at first, which was another good one because the A with ETA gave me some good confirmation that I was right, and I wasn't, so that's usually a good thing. That's going up in flames over there on 41 that we talked about. Cover some ground, sod. I'm just calling this out because it's another one that they call out all the fucking time. Enterprise Voyage Trek, Star Trek, and then we have USS Enterprise was the clue on 32 down. Off the wall, outright, kind of outrageous. For all to see on parade. Yeah, this one was another one that I feel like I probably could have gotten sooner, but I didn't. And it might be that I kept going back and forth around ants' nests and stuff. And that's when I started to figure out ground observers that we've already talked about and going up in flames. Response to rule breaking. This is one that took me a while to drill through to get to it's not okay. Because normally I would expect to see something indicating that it was a person talking. But that's life, I suppose. Safe harbors, inlets. So there's a pretty big jump here, 6 minutes, where I'm just kind of floundering around. Inlets. Once I got inlets, that got me lab. And then I took dueler out and put golden lab, which is still wrong. And then I took golden lab out and put yellow lab, and so that was 9 minutes from inlets to yellow lab, which is a fucking 25% of the time of the puzzle to figure out that one stupid thing. But then from there, I got phys ed, and Dueler made sense, and Sail. So let's jump back and see if there's anything else here worth talking about. Food item that may be candied yam. That's something that you'll probably see once in a while. I did like PDAs for proto smartphones. That's cute. And this one I may be flipped in anger with. This caused me a lot of trouble also, but Flip the Bird makes perfect sense. Companion in Arabic, I had Sahib. I put this in pretty early. I'm not sure how I feel about that in terms of my bias or whatever cultural influence I might have had. Unbending Rigid, I liked that one. Styes, I don't know if I called this out before, but this is all over the place because it's STYE. People really like that sort of thing. Utahagen comes up every once in a while again because of the name and the 3 letters and the weird construction. And then Atreus is the father-in-law of Helen of Troy. I did not know that. I don't know if I ever actually knew that. And then this was a cute one too, like Mortgagers in Debt. But there's not a ton else. I think we talked about phys ed before. Phys ed for gym, this got me for a while too. And it was really the Yellow Lab that was fucking, because I couldn't go PH. I wasn't getting anywhere with PHR, certainly with PHG. But we made it in the end. And what else? Oh, this was a good one too. Amino acids are protein building. But yeah. Oh, and here, this will be the last one, I promise. Deked for Fainted on the Ice. I knew it was Deked. I just had no idea how to spell it. It's just something I'd only ever heard, I think, before now. But it was a good one. And that's, another good example of a little bit wider than at least my normal vocabulary. So that's pretty much it. I guess I'll end it here. I will say, as always, thank you very much for your time. I hope you found some value here, and I wish you a peaceful journey.